Rockstar just dropped another police outfit locked behind dispatch missions. And once you do 3 runs, you'll be rocking a new look. Not groundbreaking, but here's the thing. This update reminded me of one of my favorite parts of gaming, which is exclusive unlocks. So not the ones you get to buy with shark cards or stumble into by accident, but the ones you need to grind and sweat for, and when you finally equip your reward, you know that only a fraction of players might or not have it. And I think that feeling, it's kind of priceless. I wish more of GTA Online felt like this, because when I finally got this police outfit, I realized it wasn't about the look, it wasn't even about the missions, it was about the fact that I earned this. It's mine because I decided to log into the game and then do these missions. I put in the work. And I think that if GTA 6 wants to raise the bar, it needs to double down on exactly this type of reward. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Bishop and I'll be your host for tonight. So I love unlocks because they give meaning to the grind. Anyone can hop into Los Santos, buy a car and park it in their garage. But when you see someone driving a car that was unlocked behind a challenge or wearing an outfit that is tied to a rare achievement, you instantly know who you're dealing with. No, it's not a modder. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm trying to get. Jesus, guys. It's the respect without a word spoken, you know, that little voice that goes like, okay, this guy put in the time. He earned their stripes. So the best unlocks are the ones with real scarcity. Maybe, I don't know, a couple of % of players ever got the achievement. Maybe the time window closed and now it's gone forever. That's prestige, you know. That's how you turn pixels into trophies. It's the digital equivalent of medals pinned to a uniform. When you see someone rocking Criminal Mastermind, you know they didn't just buy that their way there, you know? There's no way to just buy this with shark cards. They lived through all of that stuff, they grind it, and they came out clean, literally. And that matters more than, I'd say, any car in legendary motorsport catalog. I don't know. Rockstar has always played this game with us, sometimes nailing it, sometimes kind of fumbling, because back in GTA 4, certain missions would unlock outfits, weapons, or even respect levels. They were small, but they really mattered. And in GTA 5 story, you had unlocks that felt tied to progression, such as, I don't know, new gear, safe house, decorations, cars, whatever. Online, I think this is where it gets like a little bit complicated. So GTA Online gave us both sides of the coin. On one hand, you had brilliant, tough unlocks, you know, the heist achievements, the rewards to flawless runs, the vehicles or gear of Star Banana you only saw in the hands of absolute grinders, you know. But on the other hand, they flooded the game with cosmetics that just mean nothing. Limited time t-shirts, hats, little event trinkets, they don't hold weight. And even worse, I think they undermined their own grind by making shark cards the easy way out. Why earn the thing when you can just swipe and skip the work? So here's the truth. Nobody really brags about what they bought. People brag, well, ish, but people brag about what they earned, you know. You ask anyone with their proudest GTA Online moment was, and it won't be about dropping cash on a yacht, you know. They'll tell you it's going to be completing Criminal Mastermind without single death, of course, right? Or finally unlocking that exclusive outfit that require, I don't know, skill and patience. I can't remember which one now. Maybe the Yeti one. Man, those are the stories, man. You know, games live on stories. And I think that's why I believe GTA 6 needs to treat unlocks a little bit more than just cosmetic handouts. The unlocks should be culture shaping kind of way. Imagine, for example, exclusive outfits tied to narrative milestones that can never be replicated, you know? Imagine completing a chain of missions that only unlocks a rare vehicle if you hit every objective perfectly. Imagine world events where you just had a small window to participate, and now those who did carry that story or history are going to be carrying it forever. That's how you give unlocks gravity, and I think that would be so awesome. I want GTA 6 to just make me earn prestige, you know? Give me challenges that require weeks, months of dedication. Give me unlocks so rare that when I see them in the lobby, I stop and I go like, yeah, man, salute, respect, you know? Badges of honor that actually mean something in this world Rockstar has built. Because when unlocks matter, everything else falls into place. You know, suddenly the grind feels worth it because the drip feed feels like a little bit more exciting. And I think players stick around not just to play, but to actually achieve, because they want to have that, or they want to earn that, you know? There's no point saying that you're going to be giving away the t-shirt for Survival Cayo Perico to everyone. You know, you need to earn that. You need to go through all 10 waves, not just giving that stuff away. And it's not about punishing casuals, because casual players still get access to the core game, the story, you know, the fun. But if you want to wear the crown, man, you gotta sweat for it. You know, that's balance, that's incentive. If you don't have the time to do so, that's grand. But you need to give something to the sweats out there. That's how you turn a digital world into a place where identity actually matters. I think unlocks gives us stories like kind of pride, bragging rights, and even we'll have an older generation of people just trying to make tutorials on how to get this. People helping each other. There's a bit of sense of community there. They remind us why games like this are more than just sandboxes. They're proving grounds, and I think GTA 6 has the chance to recapture this magic, create rewards so exclusive, so tied to effort, that no shard card in the world could ever replace them. So yeah, I'll wear this new police outfit for a while. I think it's a little bit bugged now, it doesn't save and whatnot. Not because I think it looks cool, but just because it reminds me of what I really love, which is the feeling of earning something that most players won't bother with. I mean, I know the missions are easy enough and players will bother with this, but do you know what I'm trying to get? It's not about the fabric, it's about the story stitched into it. And because the Caracara is just my favorite vehicle at the moment, I'll definitely be rocking this. If Rockstar can build GTA 6 around this feeling, you know, I think the next chapter of Grand Theft Auto won't just be another game. I think it will be a world where every unlock will tell a story. And me, I'll always chase the hard ones.
Phrasing!
The 2% club, the achievement you can buy, you can't fake, you can't forget. Like the zombie master thing, because those are the unlocks that matter. Now, that's going to be it for me. See you on the next one. Thanks very much for riding shotgun. Bish signing out.
With the police force this dirty, there's always work to do.